Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4.
Hello guys, my name is Angela of Afroleague and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating 2 simple, easy protective styles using crochet hair from Darling Extensions. This hairstyle is going to be very simple and something that you can do under 30 minutes. Today is the 23rd of December and it is 2 days to Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you guys. I'm so excited to make this hairstyle because I did not plan on doing anything to my hair for Christmas. But then I went out yesterday with my sister and I saw like little children. They had their hair done. They were so excited. And I could relate to that feeling when I was very young and I would get my hair done for Christmas and I would just be over the moon, shaking my hair and my beads. And you know, now that I'm an adult, all of those things do not excite me anymore. Like, I am stressed. I am always stressed from the worries of the world. So I was like, I need to do something to my hair to bring that excitement back. And I've been through a lot this year, guys. I've been through a lot this year and I think I actually deserve to look pretty for Christmas. I washed my hair 2 days ago, put it in twist, and I did not do anything to it. So now I'm going to detangle my hair. I think I know what I want to do in my mind, but I have not done that hairstyle before. I just formulated it in my mind. It may not be something new, but it is something that I have not done before, so I really hope that it comes out well.
I am really excited about creating this hairstyle because for months now I haven't done anything serious to my hair. I've just been wearing my hair in twists, and on days where I feel very fancy, I would wear my hair in a low bun. So this hairstyle I'm really excited about creating it. I am detangling my hair because I want to make braids. Braids are a part of the hairstyle that I'm about to do. And you know, if you do not detangle your hair properly, it will be hard for you to install. So once I detangle any section, I will go ahead and put it in a band knot so that it does not shrink or get tangled up again. And this is me just brushing out my hair and checking out the length of my hair. Like, guys, my hair has really grown over the years. I never believed it would happen. So I'm done putting all my hair in bantu knots and taking out all the bantu knots. The next thing to do after detangling all of your hair is to create a middle part from the front of your hair to the back of your head. Most times when I create my middle part, I rely on the camera of my phone to do the front, and then the back I just use my hands, and most times they come out well. With both sections of hair, I'm going to be making 2 chunky braids. This hairstyle I'm about to do is a pretty simple hairstyle, and if you can braid, then you can do it. So because the braids are going to be chunky, I do not want any fly away, so I brush up my hair and make sure that every hair is intact. I then create a smaller section in front. This smaller section makes it easier for me to start the braid because can you see the volume of my hair? There is no way I'm going to start all at once. And because of the volume of my hair, creating these types of chunky braids is a struggle. My hair kept on getting tangled at the end. This is very typical of braids, and is the reason why I say that I do not like braids as a protective hairstyle. If you're on my channel, you know I say this all the time. I say 2-strand twists are my favorite protective hairstyle and braids are my least protective hairstyle, simply because installing them is just really stressful, and if you're not patient to work on the tangles towards the end of your hair, you may end up losing your hair. So towards the end of the braid, I'm going to show you that, okay, you do not braid to the end of your hair because this will determine where the kinky extension will sit as a low bun. So you just place it wherever you're comfortable with your low bun sitting. For me, I like it at the very back of my head. If you also want to do this hairstyle and you want it to be a high bun, then you should end the braids somewhere at the middle of your head, but otherwise you can braid lower than that. The first braid came out really well, and now it's just for me to replicate it on the other side. I like how the first braid came out, and I'm sure I'm going to do it well on the other side. I've been braiding my hair for God knows how long. I can't remember when I started braiding my hair, so you know I was very little when I started braiding my hair. So this skill that I have did not happen overnight. If you're currently struggling with braiding your hair, then you should, keep on practicing, and it gets better over time. Also remember that you do not braid to the end, because wherever you stop braiding would determine where your low bun would sit. I went ahead to braid through the length of my hair and to also twist the extreme end. Now it's time to create where the bun would sit. I twist the two ends of my braid together, and then I wrap it around itself like I would a bantu knot. So that just creates a bun. Just look at my braids, like no styling jam, no nothing, pure talent and grip. So the next thing I go ahead to do is to apply a mousse, just to give it a little bit of a sleek look. But you can just leave your braids like that if you want to. There is nothing wrong with that, but I prefer to just apply a little bit of mousse to my hair so that the hairstyle would actually last longer. If you do this step, there won't be any flyaway or freeze as you carry the hairstyle for maybe like a week or two, depending on what you want to do. I also apply mousse to the back. You can see why it is important that you stop your braids at some point. So then the next thing to do is to tie down your hair with a silk scarf. This is a very important step. If you apply your mousse and you don't do the step, you've basically wasted your mousse on your hair. 10 minutes later, 10 minutes later, it's time for me to continue creating this hairstyle. I am using this kinky coily afro puff extension from Natural Hair Rocks. This is how my hair looks after tying it out for 10 minutes. You can actually go longer for like 30 minutes. Ideally, I would leave it on for 30 minutes. After fixing the puff to the bun I made with those combs, I then pull the drawstring and wrap it around the bun I created, after which I take out a section of the kinky afro puff and also just use that section of hair to secure the kinky afro puff to my hair so that it stays well and it doesn't fall off. This is how it looks, but I want the afro puff to look a little bit higher than it did, but since I can't go back to redo my braids, I just decided to lift up some of the afro puff and then use a bobbin pin to pin it to my hair at the level that I really want it to be at. And you will definitely see the difference when I'm done. Can you see how different it looks? I really like this. The final step is for me to attach these coily pieces that I made to the front of my braids, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I did not expect it to be this coily. Can you see that? That looks good. So this is how I actually made the coily pieces. I used this kinky extension from Darling Hair. It's like a basic kinky coily extension, synthetic synthetic extension. Then I took out a little piece of it. I would have used a straight extension, but I really wanted the coily pieces to look as natural as possible. That is why I did not use a straight extension, and moreover, I already had this kinky extension at home and I was not going to buy another pack of extension. So you just wrap the coily piece, coily extension on your flexi rod. I would assume everyone knows how to wrap hair on flexi rod. Well, so I ended up doing 4 of that in different sizes. I put the flexi rod in a bowl and then I added hot water to it. I allowed the flexi rod to stay in the water for 10 to 15 minutes, after which I took it out, dried it with my old t-shirt, and now I'm applying mousse to it. The hot water is meant to help the kinky extension release its natural in quotes texture and take the curls from the flexi rod. I put the extension outside to air dry until I was ready to use it. When you take the extensions out from the flexi rod, it looks good. But my dear, when you decide to separate it, like, it's not that bad, but it's not as coily as it was when I took it out from the extension, from the flexi rod, and I was a little bit disappointed. So I decided to put that coily bit at the middle of my braids. I did not know the look I was going for. I was just experimenting to see how it would look, and you know what, let's just see how it how it turned out. Nah, it was a no for me. I mean, I tried to, see it from different angles. It was just a no. And then I decided to put the coily bits in front and, compare and contrast which I liked most. And I decided that I liked the one in front better. So tell me, do you like the one in front or the one at the middle of my braids? Do let me know in the comment section. And I decided to keep the coily extension in front of my braids. The back one was not doing it for me. It was not doing justice to the look. So I did that to the other braids, and then I twist the coily extension to secure it to my braids. The final step is now for you to fluff out your afro puff to the desired shape that you like. You can also trim it to give it a more rounded shape if you want that look, but for me, this is really all I need. It is perfect. I hope that you like this hairstyle enough to want to try it out. Thank you for watching my video today, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.